Welcome to the best NFT show in the world. Happy St. Paddy's Day to everybody in the house. Buffalo added that in there for you Irishmen in the house. Again, happy Paddy's Day. We are going to have ourselves a great episode. We're taking you around the metaverse, bringing you the latest, the greatest from the NFT space. There are a ton of things to get to today, per usual. I think we talked about having some second episode action of NFT live during the week, but we will get to that here in a second. The first thing I want to do is bring my main man Buffalo in here. Buffalo, how are we doing today, my brother?
Oh, you have to bring me in. I'm already in, man. I'm filling in for Ronan today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I almost took a shot this morning after I wrapped up an Xbox stream over at Microsoft. I'm stoked, man. St. Paddy's Day is it's a fun little one. Everybody's Irish today. All the news channels around the world are starting their show with "Top of the morning to you." I don't know why I went pirate on that a little bit, but you know, that's just, we're not going to do that here, even though I just did. We're going to keep it classy here in Lad City. But we got a great show, man. I'm excited.
We do have a great show, and we're headed to the Dollhouse after this. That's a nice place in Lad City. I always like when I see you in that corner of the city. My place a little bit darker, but they have the ramen, as you can see. So, guys, again, gonna be an awesome episode. We have a great interview. We're gonna talk NFT gaming with CAGYJAN, and you guys will be able to kind of follow along and talk with us as we kind of take you around the metaverse. But this is what we're gonna do first. We have an episode breakdown. I'm gonna kind of take you through the kind of the stories there that are happening around the industry. Sotheby's and PAC. We had Avastars launch. There's a lot of things. Whaleshark. We're not gonna bring up. I think Buffalo might be bringing up the Elon Musk tweet about
maybe
the NFTs. We're not.
Maybe it's a 50-50. Who knows?
It might be a 50-50 action. We'll see. But we do have some giveaways to get to after the episode breakdown. So let me take you guys through the episode. Buff, if you have anything, again, throughout the episode, just shout it out, man. If you see any comments, shout them out.
Oh, yeah, you know me, man. Real quick, who can guess where that movie, that soundtrack from, and that song right there? If you can guess that, I'm going to send some lads your way if you're a lad. That song right there is a soundtrack to a movie I really like, and it was just the perfect setting to get you all in here for a St. Paddy's Day NFT live. So
100%, and we've got some questions in the house too. They're asking, where's Ronan? We have some interesting things. I'm not gonna kind of say them here on the show, but there's some interesting things going on in the background, electrifying things, if you will, that we will get to here in the coming week, maybe a couple weeks. Don't want to go announcement of an announcement there, but just did. But yeah, that's what Ronan is dealing with right now. Some really bombshell things. But we are going to continue with this episode. We're going to truck along, and we're going to absolutely kill it. So thank you guys for showing up. We have 42 people in the house right now. Again, NFT Live. Leave a like, leave a comment. If it's your first time, we're bringing you the NFT news, so you know what you got to do. Hit that subscribe button. So, episode breakdown. Let me get to this. We have Sotheby's joining the NFT bandwagon with the Murat PAC art auction. So, obviously, on the heels of that Beeple auction there at Christie's, Sotheby's wants to get in on the action. Avastars is selling out Series 3 and then launching Series 4. That's live right now. VIVE. There's some interesting VIVE news. That's the marketplace over on Flow. DC Comics is launching an original Batman NFT. We've been hearing some things about DC trying to get into the game. Who isn't? And then Buff is going to bring out that Elon Musk NFT.
Maybe.
We will get to that.
Maybe.
Maybe 50-50. And then we'll get to TryShowtime launching. Alice Masmedge is launching that NFT, I guess, gallery where you can show it off to your friends and things like this. And then we'll talk some whale updates. We'll talk MoonCats, and then we'll get to the interview with CAGYJAN. So I know he is waiting in the wings as well. Buff, did you enjoy that CAGYJAN live stream last night?
Man.
Me and you were raiding his stream.
Yep. Yeah, I'm cutting through it right now to try to find when we jumped into his stream. We bombed his stream. I'm not going to do any spoilers because I'm going to just let you guys see how he pronounced Lad City. It's classic. But hey, we were calling him CAGYJAN, or I don't even know what we were calling him, man. But he says, dude, you know, you can call him KG. You can call him whatever you want, man. He is a cool cat, and I am very proud to have him on the show today. And hopefully we can convince him to host game night here in Lad City in the gaming district.
100%. I know I say this all the time, but NFT gaming is going to come a little bit after art. It's going to come a little bit after collectibles and some of these things that are actually absolutely taking off right now. But when it does hit, NFT gaming is going to be the place to be. So I do have these giveaways to get to. I am going to mute Lad City here as it is absolutely blowing up and it's just ringing my ears, but appreciate you guys' support. Okay, so we have Nobles in Buffalo. I want to take us, or at least the guys here that are kind of in the wings and maybe don't know exactly what being a noble means in Lad City, before we do this wheel of names here. But what does being a noble mean here in Lad City, and what benefits does it offer before we do this NFT giveaway that I'll explain here in a second?
You put me on the spot as always. Welcome. This is NFT Live, hosted underneath the Lads Crypto Network. Hosted and supported by the Lads Token. Well, we all go after the show and we hang out in Lad City, which, as you can look behind me, it looks a little something like this. By the way, the Dollhouse special today on Wings. It's a Wednesday afternoon special. So NFT Live is one of many shows on the Lads Crypto Network. Monday, we have Layer 1 Live. Wednesday, as is today, NFT Live. Thursday, we got an awesome podcast show. It's an interactive podcast show that Easy and Crypto hosts called Easy Street. Does some amazing interviews. He brought in some people from Terra Virtual a couple weeks back. They were throwing out some tokens. What I love about it is, dude, Easy has such a good vibe. He keeps it easy. It's well known to keep that title at Easy Street. He goes with it. And then on Friday, we got another episode of Layer 1 Live, which covers essentially the global, just everything crypto. DeFi, NFTs, you name it. Q goes down the list, and he keeps you up to date. And then after that, it's Friday. Y'all want to just kick back, listen to some tunes. Don't worry, I'm here for you. Myself, I host Lads Radio, which is located deep in the heart of Lad City. And I just play some music. I throw out all the Lads tokens I got in my wallet. And I just love to get down with you guys on some funny gifts and just, recap the week. This week, we have a producer who is helping us with all the shows I just listed. His name is Cryptolander. He's out of the UK. He's a great lad, and he is bringing us a lot of awesome people. So on Friday, hopefully I'm going to get my first Lads Radio interview in a couple weeks. About a month or two back, I had Bitcoin Benny on. He released some unopened packs of COG. So every time you're on Lads Radio, expect things. Expect Buffa Santalo to show up and throw some things at you. And then Saturdays, we have Lads Poker, and that is hosted by XPlow. My man, I hope your arm's doing better, brother. He's a little under the weather right now, but that lad has it going for Lads Poker. It was Q, man. I don't know what was going on this week. Maybe there's some sharks in there or what, bro, but it got crazy, and me and Q got out not too early, right? How did you do on it, man? How did you do on poker? I really wasn't paying attention.
You're saying XPlow got hurt, but he was hurt enough, or not hurt enough to actually get me out. He totally knocked me the hell out. I think I went all in on an ace king. Didn't really have anything once the flop hit. So didn't have anything. I still went all in, and XPlow knocked me the hell out, even though he's injured. So that was a great rundown. There's 52 of you guys in the house. So this is the deal. I'm going to pull up the nobles in Lad City right now. Now, they have to be here. So we're going to run this, and we're going to see if there's nobles that are in the house.
Busting out the wheel.
Yeah, the wheel got to bust out the wheel names. Listen, this is what this is for. We have Nifty Drops Alpha Access NFT. So this was dropped to the Lads Vault on the Wax blockchain here. We have this NFT that is basically going to be given away, and it allows for access to the alpha of Nifty Drops. And if you guys don't know what Nifty Drops is, Loadmaster himself and a couple others have built this awesome app that's going to keep you updated basically on all of the drops throughout the NFT ecosystem. So it's really just getting started. I know they were having issues earlier with their Twitter page. It somehow got suspended. So I don't know what Loadmaster's doing there. But Nifty Drops is going to have this awesome app. They're in alpha right now. This is going to get you access, and then you can also have the NFT. So we're doing this for our nobles. You have to have 5,000 or more lads to take part in this, and then you also have to be in the stream. So we will see how this goes. We're going to drop this right now and see who wins. Let's see which
no
noble.
Whammies, no whammies. Who do we get? Let's find out. Oh, Addy Dust. Coming in strong. That's a new noble right there, man. Congratulations. Hope you're on right now.
Addy, yeah, absolutely, man. And I think we might just have to do it where it's just a noble getting it. If you don't get back in 24 hours, though, that is going to have to be auctioned off again to another noble lad. So shout out to the second giveaway. Now, Addy just won Alpha Access and that Nifty Drop or that Alpha Access to the Nifty Drop app. But the second giveaway is going to be $100 worth of Matic. So we were on last night. We rated CAGYJAN's stream.
We did.
And he was saying that he's going to give away $100.
He said it.
And we'll explain that here in a second. So a lot of giveaways going on. Keep your head on straight here. This is going to be for $100 worth of Matic. If you are a noble, if you do hold more than 5,000 lads, that is you on this list. And we will make the spin. You ready, Buffalo?
And let's do it. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. I don't know what whammies are in this case, but... Oh, look at that. The animator out of Germany. My man, Digital Flower Animation. Congratulations.
Woo! I love it. I love the audio there. They even got the audio there, the people yelling in the background. We've got a lot of lads in the house congratulating Adidas, congratulating Now Digital Flower Animation with $100 of Matic. Now, CAGYJAN has a giveaway. We're going to just get to it right off the bat of this episode. CAGYJAN's giveaway is going to be in the comments section. So, guys, after this episode is over, you have to come back to the episode. You have to be in the comment section. And what you're going to do is comment your favorite NFT game there, and then you're going to follow CAGYJAN on Twitter, which Buffalo will pull that up here in a second, as well as NFT Live on Twitter. So if you do all of those things, he is giving away $25. I believe it's like a bunch of different cryptocurrencies related to NFT gaming. That will be the deal. So boom, that is the giveaway portion of the episode. Congrats Digital Flower Animation, and congrats to Adidas. Shout out to all the nobles, man. You guys are holding it down in Lad City. Woo!
Round of applause. Round of applause. There's the links right there. Get a hold of CAGYJAN. I'm going to call him CAGYJAN because I just like the way it goes. You can call me Buffalo. You can call me Big B. Big B. No one's called me Big B in my life. I don't know where the hell that came from. But, hey, I want to give a shout-out to the NFT Army. Y'all doing amazing things. Hope a lot of you troops showed up today. Loadmaster, wherever you're at, come on into Lad City. We miss you, brother. Haven't seen you in a minute. Put down the controller. I know he's been playing a lot of Call of Duty. I'm going to throw him under the bus on that one. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Valheim. All right, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, shout out to the troops. Hope you guys are doing great.
Awesome, man. All right, so we are going to get started. Again, like, comment, subscribe on the video if it is your first time here at NFT Live, bringing you the latest from around the metaverse. We are going to start off here talking about probably the biggest news of the week, although, you know, there's a lot to be made and a lot of arguments now to be made about what is the biggest news of the week in NFTs. But we have auction house Sotheby's entering the NFT world through collaboration with digital artist Pack. The really awesome thing about this is we see it already on CNBC, and we'll take you through some of the quotes here. Pack actually is the artist behind the whale logo. That is one of the coolest collaborations that I've seen, or somehow like connections that you see across the space. The fact that now the Whaleshark logo artist is going to be, you know, getting in at Sotheby's. So people are trying to, you know, get into the space. If you haven't been contacted by anybody in trying to get in NFTs, you will be soon if you have been in this industry for more than 2 months. So obviously those that have been here for years, you're definitely getting contacted if you're out there. So this is just kind of the trend that we're seeing. We're seeing people who notice the money, notice the notoriety, notice all the interest that's happening within NFTs, and they're trying to take advantage of it. That's what Sotheby's doing here. I don't know if we have the exact date, although I'll pull up some Twitter profiles here that will kind of take us more into the information. But this is from CEO Sotheby's. We've been following the NFT space for some time. This is new for all of us, but there's a lot here that's really exciting and we think has staying power. So shout out to Pack here for getting featured. And this is going to be an awesome auction, man. To see all of this digital art getting notoriety in the traditional art scene is absolutely huge.
It's crazy. So I work with a lot of corporate cats that don't get crypto still. And they're just like, man, I've been telling you guys since COVID hit, this is the time. Get at the bottom because the roof is open and we are going up and away. And they listen to me now and they're like, dude, how do we get in? How do we get in? I don't understand these NFTs and this and that. And they're just like, I'm like, I don't understand regular art. There's people that drop millions upon millions of dollars on some sketches. I look at it and go, I don't get it. Am I supposed to get it? So you can't really judge it, man. It's subjective. It's to the user, and, you know, whoever bought the Beeple piece, I don't know what they're doing with it right now. Are they staring at it all day? They got it zoomed in on their, you know, desktop or whatever. But, hey, you know, it's your money. You do what you want with it, and this space is just getting started. So, yeah, that's my saying on it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And MetaCovan and Metaverse were the ones that actually purchased that Beeple piece. So hopefully we see more B20 action, more fractionalization of B20 pieces so plebs like us can actually get in. This is a really cool little Easter egg here. So we have Pack posting this on January 5th. He's talking about global auction houses. He's talking about some of his digital work. And who's the first to reply here? Sotheby's on January 5th saying, we are intrigued. So this is kind of a culmination, I guess, of something that's been in the works for a little bit, at least 2 or 3 months worth that we see. The last post I'm probably going to make here, I believe, comes from Sotheby's Twitter so that we can get this last bit of information. But this, it looks like the announcement piece there's audio related, but not too much. And then we'll kind of move on here. So we kind of have this, and it's basically just like standard audio, like reverb, like not much, not much really. But we just have the pack logo there. So interesting stuff again from Sotheby.
Are you seeing something? I'm just seeing a black square.
It's a little bit of a black square, and then you see the circle, right?
Oh, see, again, I don't get art, man. I just don't get it.
Well, that is PAC's logo, so I think that's why they actually put that out there. Again, a lot of stuff to be laid out here as far as details are concerned, but it's cool to see this. You know, obviously, if they're not going to fractionalize it, this piece is going to be well out of the hands of a lot of individuals that are, you know, in the art scene. So cool stuff, man. I'm going to move on to the next one. This, I'm not even really as prepared for NFT Live as I could have been if I wasn't spending 30 minutes trying to get my app. Trying to get my avatar.
That's the best show in crypto.
Good to see you down there, Greta.
Yeah,
it's nice to see you in Lad City. But we have Series 4 going live here of Avastars. Series 3 recently sold out. So if you guys don't know, Avastars obviously is going to be generating NFTs via your browser. So if I come in here to Avastars website, if I connect my MetaMask, I am able to kind of come in here, discover auto-generated, right? Different traits of these things. And these are going to have traits in different series. So again, this being Series 4, there's separate traits. You can see that based on what traits are generated. And again, these are RNG, so it's going to be a little bit random. We're going to have these different rarity traits. So a square being mostly common, and you can see others will have different kind of traits, and you can decide if you want to purchase it based on whether it looks like you, whether you think it's rare. So
which
there's
one
a lot
did you
of
say
different
look
things.
Like me? You said there's a couple that look like me, huh?
Buff, any that have a large beard are going to look exactly like you. So we see Avastar Series. Yeah, exactly. So we see a lot of Series 4 kind of launching here, and it's going fairly fast. I think only 5,000 are ever going to be created or minted at least. And we see those go relatively quickly. So as I continue to scroll, more and more are being generated, and then I can actually choose to mint which Avastar I want to. So again, shout out to those guys over there at Avastars. They're doing a great job. Jimmy.eth is one of the OGs in the space. So shout out to you guys. And one of these days, I'm going to find an Avastar that looks like me, and then I'll be able to buy one. So
there you go.
Until then, I'll have to deal with all these like 10,000 buffaloes. There's this
I like
right
that
there.
one with the hat. Boom.
That's
there you go.
Guy. Boom.
That's if I went Pharrell. I'd probably get a little taller hat though. But
Buff,
I like it.
If I bought this right now, would you put that on your profile?
I'd get beard envy, man. That's not my beard, man. There's not gray in it anymore from stress and just all sorts of shit. And then, look how long. That's like a Viking beard almost, man. It's epic. It's a good one, though. That's a keeper.
Absolutely, man. So I'm going to take you guys to Avastar's Twitter really quick. We are going to continue through the rest of the news pieces here, but I do have Avastars tweeting almost 300 Series 4 Avastars minted. And it looks like people actually found out that the website was live and the platform was, at least Series 4 was live before they actually even got the announcement out. So 300 Series 4 Avastars minted before they even got the announcement out. So really cool stuff. All right. We will move on. Buff, let me know if there's any comments as I move on to this next kind of developing story that we're going to touch on with Flow. So Flow, they have the VIVE marketplace. This has been down for about a week and a half. Okay. So if you came to VIVE3.com, ViveMarketplace.com for the last week, it was down for maintenance. And nobody was talking about this. There were people with funds in the actual marketplace. If you signed in, you would be able to see your flow balance. All of these different things were happening with Vive, where they were saying people got, their emails exposed, so they have to add 2FA. When I did log in this morning, they prompted me to add 2FA before I even logged in. So there's some things going on with Vive Marketplace. It looks like they're live now. So kudos to them. But we did have that developing story as we go forward to watch. I know a lot of people have been having a rough time of it with Flow and how they've been dealing with some of these pack drops. And now we have Vive kind of going down for a week. So, long-term Flow is going to be in an amazing spot. But just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. And the reason this actually came up was because I was trying to get into Chain Monsters. So a little bit of a alpha drop here. Chain Monsters is in alpha right now, and you can actually go in and via this, and I'll drop this in the chat. You can go in and actually sign up for this game here. CAGYJAN's probably going to be talking about this a little bit as it continues to grow. But you can go in there and you can log in via your VIVE marketplace username. So all of that kind of tying in together, we'll continue to monitor flow. I'm interested in Chain Guardians going forward, or Chain Monsters, Chain Guardians as well. But Chain Monsters will be an awesome game, I think, going forward. So
sounds dope, man. And hey, give Vibe a break. Everybody needs to get down for maintenance for a little bit. I was down for maintenance for a couple of weeks. You just got sometimes just gotta fix it up, heal up, come back stronger. NFT Army.
Yeah. I've been waiting for like a Pokemon-esque game. I know Axie Infinity we're going to talk about later in the episode, but this being on flow, being able to handle multiple transactions, although Axie's getting to Ronin now, so we'll talk about that, but that's later in the episode. We can definitely hit it. All right, so next piece of story, let's see. DC Comics, man. So DC Comics was kind of hinting at wanting to be in the NFT industry and wanting to be, launching NFTs. And this also is a little bit of an alpha drop because this application, VIVE. Now, VIVE has a token. It looks like they're doing some brand changes as well. I'll be able to get that to you guys here in a second. The token is EcoMe, and it's going to be OMI. So we have OMI here, EcoMe. It's going to take us right to VIVE. So these stories are related. And then it also has a Uniswap ticker up here. Now, up to this point, EcoMe, ticker OMI, is only traded, shout out to Dima here, shout out to the beard, on BitMax and Bitforex. So there's not many opportunities to buy this token here. It has gone up an extremely high amount, 28,000%. Since the years, I guess a 365 and then 7-day period, 130%. But it looks like they're continuing to release some more IPs here. They have Batman. I'm going to go back to the original article. For all you Batman fans out there, you can now start collecting original Batman NFTs. DC Comics has released NFTs of their most profitable and indestructible hero, Batman. DC Comics teamed up with an NFT collectible startup, VIVE, for Series 4 of Batman. So that kind of all ties in together. We had to do a little bit of research there when it comes to what EcoMe is, how it plays into VIVE, and it looks like, again, these two are set to go live here on Uniswap in 7 days. So still a developing story there.
You are making me want to get a second job, brother. That is some FOMO, and this isn't even launched yet. I don't know how we do it. I don't know how some of you, take care of yourself. Make sure you at least sleep in 1 hour a day. Just one, because this is a bull run. I know some lads, they're just like, I'm like, dude, go to bed. All right, you're in a different time zone and just get some sleep. And they're like, I can't miss the next drop. And it's crazy right now out there, but take care of yourself.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So I'm going to get to some of these comments. I have Fresco's in the house, Asmodee's in the house. Let's see. Fresco saying, I would have been on that list if there was a reward link last stream. So get to that noble rank, man. We'll see you soon. Flint Savage saying, sad, no 5K lads for me. So these are all relating to the noble drops we just did. CAGYJAN still continuing to comment along, so we appreciate that. Marty McFly is saying the Avastars scroll process is so dope and a genius idea. And then Easy and Crypto saying it was in maintenance. I had a bunch in my queue, but got none. So it looks like there's some comments for Avastars. Keep dropping those comments. I know I'm definitely more attuned to the comments when Ronan is kind of talking on the stories he wants to hit. But keep those comments coming. Me and Buff will both hit them as we kind of continue through the episode.
That's right. I'll hit them out, put them on the screen if they're good enough. And most of them are.
Ooh. Awesome. We have a lot of comments about people wondering when this Uniswap is going to hit, and it looks like March 24th. So again, not investment advice. This is the first time I've even hearing about the VV platform, the fact that they're doing digital collectibles, and then how that ties in with DC Comics. So awesome stuff. All right, Buff. We said we would do it 50-50. So you let me know. Are we dropping this Elon Musk NFT piece, or are we kind of going to scroll by?
I will let you know right after this quick commercial break. So you guys are watching NFT Live right now, and I did make a little bet there early on. I said, guess where that song that we opened the show, what movie is that from? And one of you lads, who I don't know how, but you just keep on winning. Winner, winner, you're getting a lad's dinner. Hope your arm is feeling better. X-Wow, that's right, Boondock Saints, one of my favorites. William Dafoe was just amazing in that movie. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the documentary Overnight, which is about that movie and how crazy the director is. But go watch Boondock Saints if you haven't watched it. I think I'm going to watch it tonight. Yeah, I've watched it about 100 times. That's right, Shep. It's a great movie. Your dog agrees. But XY, you're getting some Lads tokens, dropping them in Lad City right now. Well, maybe not right now, but soon.
All right, so I'm gonna say right now we'll pull up the Elon Musk NFT. Now, me and Buff,
he's making the call.
We were not appreciative of the music as much as you guys were.
Yeah.
There is a developing story too here in the last 12 hours. He's actually responded. Actually, 19 hours ago, Elon Musk then responded again to this initial tweet, which basically was a GIF. And I'll let Buffalo play it here. We'll just kind of
all right. Here we go.
Kind of do it with you guys here.
Roll that beautiful Elon footage.
This Lads Radio?
Could be.
All right, so we see some doges there. We got the hodl. Computers never sleep. Diamonds.
All right, here we go. Get your girl on the dance floor.
Impromptu episode of Lads Radio here. All right. We're not going to stick too much on this, guys.
No?
I just kind of wanted to...
You don't want to get in there with it? Come on, Q, get in there.
Buffaloes.
All right.
They caught my fist bump. Yeah. Okay. All right. So developing story, we're going to move right by this. It looks like Elon's actually not going to sell this NFT. So it was up to, I believe, past $1 million at this point that people were starting to bid on the NFT. And then it looks like he is actually not selling this. As you can see by this tweet right here, actually doesn't feel quite right selling this and will pass. So sad to say, the first Elon Musk NFT met a tragic end.
Well, TBD. The man might want to sell it later on now that he's doing the whole Cartman effect where you only sell one of it or none of it and everybody wants it. So we'll see.
Awesome, man. All right, so CAGYJAN's waiting in the wings. He is also saying blockchain games will take over everything. Don't forget. We won't forget, and we're going to have you explain why that is the case here in just a second. But the last two stories, we have Alex Masmej, who was one of the original creators of the social token movement, right? You had him kind of blow up over last summer, creating a lot of social tokens, and he is one of the reasons why a token like Lads exists and a lot of others that kind of came afterwards. So he has been working and got funding and was building this platform called TryShowtime, which basically is a way for you to display your NFTs. The thesis being we need platforms to be able to show off our NFTs, right? Right now it's OpenSea. It's also these other kind of collectors hub type places. Well, he is developing this Showtime. There's interesting features here. We've got like leaderboards. So think of like Twitter, but for NFTs. So we have the ability to follow people. We can kind of see their trending sentiment. And you're able to kind of show off the NFTs that you own as well. So that was just launched like a week ago. So shout out to Alex Masmej. I do believe that we need more and more opportunities to be able to show off these NFTs other than just our wallet. So him making some kind of movements there, definitely a big shout out to him. All right, so the last bit, guys, we're going to touch on Whale and MoonCats, and then CAGYJAN's coming in. If you guys are in our community, you know what happened over the weekend. Whaleshark is kind of coming through here with the updates as well. So the original tweet I will pull up first. We have an update right from Whaleshark talking about the roll hack. Now, Whale was able to really bounce back very quickly from the actual hack itself. I think they lost somewhere in the vicinity of 1,200 ETH was drained from their pool, but a lot of social token creators kind of banded together, Lads included, and we're doing a ton of things. I know Easy is working on this, but we did see the Whale token take a huge dip when about 2.1% of the total token supply was hacked from Roll's hot wallet. We're still getting updates. You can kind of see the token price there, that big big red candle, taking ETH out of that, liquidity pool, and then being able to see a little bit of a bounce back up there. So Whale was kind of, he was on an AMA that whole day. We were in the Discord getting after it in the AMA as well. But it's just tough to see. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I feel like we did touch on it on Layer 1 Live. But going over to this next tweet here, you can kind of see the thread where he was reassuring the community that, hey, we are going to get stronger from this. And I echo his sentiments, and I know the lads do as well. But it's great to see Whaleshark get involved here. You know what's not great to see from Whaleshark, though? This tweet. I thought we were done with the Paris Hilton, with the Lindsay Lohans of the world, but apparently we're just getting started. If it wasn't Whaleshark himself, I don't know if I would have brought it up here.
That poor little dog.
But we see the ongoing trend, celebrities getting into NFTs. So that is pretty much the story. It looks like there was a Zoom meeting held, and Whaleshark is, quote unquote, consulting a little bit on celebrities trying to enter the space. Yeah. So that is that. You got anything there, Buff?
I thought she was gone, but yeah, I thought she did that one little sketch and she was gone, but she's sticking around. And a lot of these celebrities and athletes,
I got one word for you: retirement.
Are trying to make money on top of money, man. It's getting crazy. The NFT space is getting crazy. I've been hearing some rumors. There's some things I want to say right now, but I think I might even somehow verbally sign an NDA. I don't know how that's
please
possible.
Don't do that.
But there are some things going on right now, you guys, and they're coming each month. Definitely next month, and that next month after that, which is May. That's all I gotta say.
Amazing updates from the Buffalo man
himself. It's gonna be May,
there.
all right? That's all I gotta say. All right. Anyways, we got a guest, don't we?
We do have a guest. I want to hit this last piece of story really quick before we. This is going to be the quickest ever. I know CAGYJAN's like, what the hell, man? Come on, I want to come on and talk NFT gaming. But we are talking MoonCats, and we're going to have him talk MoonCats here as well, because that was the one story he was like, we have to touch on MoonCats. Yes. All right, $11 million in trading volume for old ass NFTs. So basically, on the narrative that they're older than CryptoKitties, more pixelated art going for millions of dollars that you can show to your family and them say, what the hell are you doing? That is what's happening right now. We had MoonCats. I think I don't even know how. I'm sure it was coordinated by a few members of the industry, but being able to kind of go out there and say, well, look at this old platform. Look at these old contracts. Look at these old NFTs. And then get the narrative out that, hey, these are available. The project basically was defunct, and then it was brought back as antiques, essentially. And as you can see from here, MoonCats has been responsible for about 8.5 million in trading volume, where CryptoCats did 2.39 million, according to DApp Radar. At one point, other than Uniswap, they were the largest kind of gas fee generator on the entire Ethereum network. When everyone was trying to kind of get in and make sure that they, were providing the transactions so that they can actually rescue these cats, because there was a whole process of actually going in and rescuing those cats. As you can tell, I did not rescue any cats, or else I would be bringing you way more info. I know the lads were getting in on some of this, but the fact that everyone was calling the contract made obviously the contract fees and the gas fees to actually interact with that contract go through the absolute roof. There were hundreds of dollars being paid to try to interact and save these kitties. So cats are flying to the moon.
I'm always proud of people who rescue animals. I really think it's a noble thing. And shout out to Cryptolander. When he told me this story, he was the one that broke it to me. I was like, man, what are they going to dig up next? Are we just going to go down the line of like the oldest NFTs that haven't been popular and people are just going to go crazy on it? But just the space, I love it to death. It is crazy. So you ready to bring this guy in?
I am ready, man. I am ready. I know CAGYJAN's been waiting. We'll talk MoonCats here in a second, because I know he wants to hit it as well. But I think the first thing we're going to do is roll an awesome clip of this man just getting after it, gaming style, with an NFT. So definitely run that, man. We're excited. Let's do it.
Wow, dude. You look like it was like was that Blanco's like just like 6 months ago, and you look half as old as you do now in different color hair, my man. How are you doing, Rage
Yeah.
Cage?
Hey, thank you guys for having me. I'm doing fucking fantastic, you know?
Let me get I didn't time it.
Oh crap! Oh crap!
You're
You're gonna have to do it for the whole interview.
I'll be ready.
Is that gonna affect you in your
No,
YouTube? Is
You're
that
good.
okay?
You're
Okay.
good, my man.
Okay.
Yeah, we
So, yeah.
marked it off for not kids, man. Hey, listen, KG, if you launch an NFT, I will buy your NFT because your music taste is so much better than Elon Musk. I mean, that whole kind of that montage there was just amazing, man. It's cool to see you getting after it in NFT gaming, blockchain gaming, whichever you want to call it. But man, how are you feeling today? You ready to go?
I'm doing great. And now that you talked about the NFT, I'm actually coming out with an NFT. I'm actually coming out with an NFT, but it's not gonna be for sale because I don't do this sell thing to take money. My NFT is for free. It's gonna be a free NFT. This NFT is gonna allow you. It's gonna allow you to enter a chat in my Discord, right? And within that chat, you're gonna be able to participate every single month on giveaways, and those giveaways are gonna be funded by my YouTube revenue. So basically what that NFT is doing is incentivizing the people that hold that NFT to actually watch my videos, like my videos, comment, and not use ad blockers so we can make more money. A percentage of the revenue that I make in YouTube, not determined, like it's not set in stone, is going to change over time. If I make $20,000, $100K in the future, in 5 years, I'm making, I don't know, $1 million a month. Not a month, but a year. Maybe I could take, I don't know, 50K, 100K, and put it into the giveaways. Like, why the fuck not? And I probably can take that off in, I don't know, in taxes or something, right? So I don't even know. The point is that it's a full circle, and I'm the first YouTuber that's ever gonna do that. Just basically incentivize the community with a free NFT. So we'll see how that goes. If it works, maybe you guys can do it too.
God, that is the best intro we've ever had on NFT Live. I love the ethos, man. That's exactly what we're trying to do with Lads. I know we were talking about sitting down after the show and kind of collabing as we go forward, and we'll definitely touch on Lads because that's exactly the ethos that we want to hear from creators.
Yes.
And you're doing it with NFTs. It's amazing. So shout out to your fans that are in here. Shout out to the community that's in here. And Lads definitely appreciate you as well. So, Buffalo, do you have any questions for my man before
Dude,
we
I'm
get started?
in shock and awe mode, bro. You came in on fire. I love it. Dude, I've been looking for somebody like you to come into Lad City, brother, man. Like, for real, you got a great vibe, and we got a great tribe for you here. So welcome to all your fans here. This is Lad City. If y'all want to get in on the Discord, all you got to do is go to a browser and type in lads, L-A-D-Z, .city. Hit enter, and you're at the front gates of Lad City.
My man. All right, so this is what we're going to do, Cajun. We're going to talk about NFT gaming. We're going to talk about blockchain gaming. Basically, if you head over to your YouTube channel, which I'll do here in a second, and Buffalo can pull it up, you're always playing these games. You're streaming for 6-10 hours a day sometimes. Like last night, me and Buffalo were able to get into your stream. I'll try to get into it and see when Buffalo got in there and donated some money.
I got it queued up, man. You want me to play it?
No, don't play it. Don't play it quite yet. But this is basically what he's doing, man. I can kind of go to Cajun's YouTube channel here. Again, you see all of the Axie Infinities, the Lost Relics. I know we had some guys commenting about that in the chat, but it's just refreshing to see somebody pick this up so early because we are super early when it comes to blockchain gaming, to NFT gaming. What are your thoughts about the industry as a whole when you look at kind of the growth in collectibles and art? What do you think about NFT gaming and blockchain gaming? Where are we headed, kind of?
Okay, so there's a few things. Right now, I would say like the underlying technology of, the blockchain and being able to verify that you have an actual asset like a weapon or something like that is amazing. I don't think traditional gamers understand this concept, although they kind of do in their heads, they do. If they're playing Call of Duty or Valorant or like a traditional game, they're really like they're really tight with their oh, I got this skin, oh, I got this one, oh, you couldn't buy it, oh my god, like, you know, it happens in Fortnite too. So they understand it. They just don't have like the business knowledge around it. For them, it's like they understand ownership, but once you talk about blockchain or NFT or whatever, the first thing they say is like, oh, crypto, Bitcoin, that scam, you know, like they're not open to this idea. So it's a process that is going to take, it's going to be little by little. It's not going to be like crazy amounts of people, you know, from one day to the next. We're in a bull run, so there's a lot of discovery coming through, like, you know, coins, and then people like by default kind of fall into the gaming side of things. And there's a nice quote that actually Gihos, you know, the growth lead, you guys had him here, he said, and it's very important to kind of wrap your head around this. And he said, AAA game studios will mostly be passive investors rather than active builders in NFT gaming. It's always the upstarts that change the world and create new markets. Desktop wasn't won by the console giants. Mobile wasn't won by the desktop giants. Each niche has its own kings. So basically, these companies are not going to come in and put 30 million, 40 million players through this blockchain like innovation because it's too much of a hassle. So they're going to come in later on. So I think people are too bullish, and I'm bullish too. I'm bullish in the idea, but it's not going to happen from one day to the next. So that's where I'm at with all of this.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I completely agree with you. What we're seeing right now is actually people that are within these big epic games, these Riot games. They're actually coming in and creating their own kind of games within that AA mindset, right? So we have mythical games, which those guys were over at Blizzard. So what you're seeing are a lot of these people that are moving from working at AAA studios to saying, no, I'm actually going to create this myself. I'm not going to convince my boss or his boss. I'm going to go out there myself and create these games. So 100% agree with you. If you guys have any questions in the chat for CAGYJAN, let us know. We will get those questions over to him. So we're going to roll this clip. Me and Buffalo rated you last night, man, while you were live. And we are going to hit this and have some fun with it.
Over the thing. But I told him, like, I want to send it to you guys directly, so he doesn't have to send it to you guys. So after the stream, I'm going to cut some videos.
So me and Q were talking about this, too.
Clips.
We're like, all right, let's just rate him right now.
Put it over it.
And you were live, too. We didn't know you were live, and then we clicked on it. We was like, we got to go in there.
Lads. Oh, not ladies. Oh, I thought we were looking for ladies out there, man.
He called it Lady City. I damn near pissed myself.
Layer 1 lads token. Okay.
This is what I love about you, dude. You jumped right into it. You're like, all right, what's going on here?
This is pay to win, bro. Like, I'm getting paid. This is pay to win right here. Lad City.
So Buffalo.
Oh, is that you guys?
Buffalo came in and donated $60 to my man last night. He was ecstatic. We had a great time doing that.
I'm actually confused. I'm
just an awesome time, and there are ladies in the city, so it actually might be.
The city.
There we go. Boom. Types in Lads City. Look what happens. Gets right in there. All right, we'll get back to it, man. But, dude, I love that you just jumped into it. I love your curiosity and your energy, man. I was infectious. The second you started talking and we went on your live stream, I was like, oh, this guy right here. Come on into our town.
Thank you guys for rating me. Thank you for the $60. Those $60 are gonna go in literally to the NFT that people are gonna hold, and they're gonna have, you know, that's part of the funding. So that's good though. I'll let you guys know about it too.
Sweet, man.
Dude, listen, we're going to be involved with whatever you got going forward. I promise you that, man. So definitely excited for the future here. But let's talk a little bit about the past, man. Let me hear about your background. How did you get into gaming, and then how did you find yourself? What was the first time you heard the word NFT and all that?
Okay, so I started the crypto thing in 2016. Actually, at the end of 2016, I read about Ethereum and the whole idea, this concept that you could like be part of something that wasn't owned by the government. It's kind of like this rebel mindset type of thing. And I'm like, holy crap, this is it. So I actually never went in for the money. Like, I didn't even know the price or anything. None of that. I actually read something about it, Ethereum. So then the money came after, and I was like, oh shit, okay, this is like crazy shit, right? So all of that came together. I've been a gamer for a long time, obviously. Been streaming on Twitch. I used to stream on Twitch every single day, 10 hours a day. My average in 365 days is like on Twitch is like 6 hours. So like if you actually divide 365, you know, like it's crazy. So I've been a gamer my whole life. Twitch kind of picked up a little bit, but then I was like, dude, YouTube has the algorithm. This is where I have to be. Twitch is more like a platform for people that have already made it, or like they get kind of lucky. YouTube is not really based on luck. It's more, there is some luck parts, but it's more like, you know, the algorithm kind of goes. And then my brother also, that I live with, he told me, bro, like there's crypto games and stuff like that. He started in the Loop network, like kind of like checking it out, just messing around. He's not really a gamer at all, but he told me about it. And then CryptoKitties came along and all of that. And I wasn't really interested because I don't like idle games or like card games. You know, I never been, I want like full stack game, boom, full blown. So I never took a look at it. But I knew about it. And it was more like, those are more like collectibles rather than actual games. And then I went into Lost Relics in 2020. I was like, dude, I have to do something. I have to dig in deep and see what is good out there. So my goal is to bring the best games, the ones that have the most potential. And I was like, dude, I have to dig in. I found Lost Relics, and then I found Axie Infinity because of my brother, that he told me, bro, check out Axie Infinity. That thing is like, you know, there's a lot of people talking about it. And that was at the beginning of 2020 as well. And then Axie Infinity just took me in. They just took me in. They just absorbed me. They saw the potential, the G-Hos and the whole community were like, yo, this guy is full of energy. So they just took me in. Instead of being like, oh, this guy's kind of annoying or whatever the hell, right? Because that could be the case, right? They just kind of like supported me all the fucking way, like on everything. Every single video, every single tweet, everything. They just bam, 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 bam. They just outputted my content. And they did that for every single creator too. Not only me, which is the most important part about Axie Infinity. Artists, community developers, everything. It's literally a $0 snowball. This is what I call it. $0 snowball marketing. You literally just support everybody that talks about your game, and that's it. Like, don't be picky about like, oh, I like this guy, I don't like this guy. It's like, yo, if they're supporting the game, they're putting time into your game, support them, period. You know?
Man, we talked about this incentivization structure that's set up when you start to mix blockchain assets where you can actually own those inside a game and even outside a game. And the fact that that's actually existing within Axie Infinity, that's a reason why their community is so passionate, because they can make a living from that. Oftentimes in these traditional games, man, and we were talking about this before the episode, it's often the exact opposite. They're charging you for DLC. The loot box creates like it's an entire like slap in the face of their community as opposed to what you get with blockchain assets, man. So that Axie's doing it the right way. I agree with you. G-Ho's absolutely killing it. But I want to hear about other games that are to come in 2021. What do we think are going to be kind of the upstart games, or maybe the ones to look out for as 2021 kind of starts to get on its way? Because we know that there are gaming, more AAA version games coming. What do you think about that?
Okay, so yeah, let's break it down. So we got Axie Infinity and we got Lost Relics based on numbers, based on users, based on everything, right? So we got that. And then after, it's just kind of like a speculation. And I would say Ember Sword, Miranda's, the Sandbox. The Sandbox, you can kind of play it right now. So Ember Sword, Miranda's, the Sandbox, Illuvium, Guild of Guardians, there's Light Knight, there's so many, like there's so many coming out that have a lot of potential, but I don't know if we have enough people in crypto or in NFT gaming to actually support, to actually have enough like people for those communities, right? So that's my worry about these games, that some might be too early to actually make it, although they might be good games, right? Without mentioning any names, I don't know. I'm just saying as a whole. So yeah, there's a bunch, and I have a video on that. If you go to my YouTube channel later, top
I think it's top 23 games, and there's way more that I haven't mentioned because they came after. So that was at the beginning of 2021. So there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a bunch.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting comments that you just pointed out there, which is how does a company try to create a AAA game while giving a lot of the value to the community, right? Like how does that actually work from a revenue standpoint? So I'm kind of thinking about that in real time. So basically, if they're going to market to a crypto community or an NFT community, is that community large enough to actually support the ongoing creation of a game? Is that kind of what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's like, okay, you got a bunch of people putting their time in Axie Infinity, 40,000, right? You got like almost 10K in Lost Relics, and then other ones have maybe like, I don't know, 500, 200 here. It's not a lot. So are people willing to let go of Axie Infinity and go play other games and put their time in? I mean, there's only a small pool of people. So I think there's going to be like different models. And that's where the key is at. If you try to do something like Axie Infinity, maybe you might not be that successful. Maybe you want to do it free to play, and then the play to earn part is basically based on RNG. Maybe you're playing the game and there's like a weapon drop like Lost Relics. That model is working perfectly. Right now, you know, some people might be complaining like, oh, it's not there's not enough drops, but that's the whole point. The whole point is that you can't get those drops. You can't inflate the market by just having a bunch of NFT drops. It has to be limited so that when you actually hold it and you have grinded for 2 weeks, you're like, holy crap, do I keep it or do I sell it? So that's where the value is created. And the person that has been grinding for, like me, maybe like I don't know, like 3 months and hasn't gotten that weapon, but you've been here 2 weeks, I might want it because I've been playing the game for so long. I'm like, dude, I'm just going to buy it. Right. And I have done that. I just dropped like 6K the other day in like 6 weapons in Lost Relics. And those weapons, people got them in the game, but the game is free to play. So so there's going to be different models. There's also the model with Axie Infinity, the actual play to earn, direct play to earn. But that one, you have to buy your collectibles. And this idea of pay to win, it's BS. That doesn't exist in the crypto world anymore. This pay to win thing, you're actually paying to own. You know, I mean, sure, there might be games that feel more like, yo, I'm paying to, you know, like too much to win. But that's going to be out the door, in my opinion. And there's going to be different models. Blancos has a similar model too. There's an in-game currency, not crypto, but you can earn it and then buy Blancos skins with that. The problem with that is that how do I verify that the actual developers are not inflating that currency within the game? So, and not helping their friends or whatever. Oh, here, we'll give you 10,000 virtual coins so you can go buy Blancos, and now you sell it in the market. So you're inflating the market, and you're you know, you're devaluing the other skins. So how do I make sure? So I don't know. There's gonna be different models, and we'll see. We'll see which one is the one that's gonna come out on top. So
Buffalo, definitely get in here when you can. I know I'm kind of asking a lot of these questions, but
great stuff, man. Comments too. He's actually answering comments before I even put them on the screen. I don't know how you're doing it, Rage Cage, but you got it. You got that flow going on right now. You mentioned Metaverse real quick. Do you have any land in any Metaverses? How active are you in the Metaverses right now?
You mean like something like Sandbox?
Sandbox, CryptoVoxels, Decentraland, Vulcanverse, you name it, man.
I had CryptoVoxels. I sold my land, not because of anything, just because I didn't see activity, but I did make profit there. I do see a future in those lands. I do have Sandbox. I have 6 lands in the Sandbox. Decentraland, I love to hang out in Decentraland and troll. I actually have a few videos in Decentraland just trolling. I don't own any land. I think like if you're gonna have land, you want to build something. I think this idea of just owning land in a metaverse just to own it, I mean, you could do it for money, but you got to have a purpose, right? So I find myself in the Sandbox. I have 6 lands, and I'm like, well, the only thing I can do is either build, right? Maybe rent it. If there's going to be like an actual rental market, I think there's too many lands for that, in my opinion. And if we go back to the same thing, are there going to be enough people wanting to actually play or build something in the Sandbox versus the amount of lands there is right now? So they're building for the future. They're building like 5-10 years ahead. because that's too many lands for the amount of people that there is right now. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. So
No.
I found myself with metaverses that you have to buy with purpose. So, you know.
Is this the first time you've been called Rage Cage? I want to know that before I ask my next question.
Rage Cage.
Buffalo called you Rage Cage. So,
that's Tenacious D, man. But he's got it. He's got that vibe. I love it.
I got it. So I do want to. Yeah, I think you're right about the metaverse. You know, a lot of times they're just kind of proxies for events almost. Like unless you're in there for an event, it's completely dead, and there's not enough users to make it feel like a Ready Player One, where it's a living kind of world. So definitely agree with you there. You bring up another good point on kind of how it's going to be driven going forward, because Axie Infinity is trying to become a DAO eventually. Are there going to be users that can then like actually determine the rules? And there's a lot of really cool stuff that hasn't been figured out in gaming, right? Like how that's going to be working with the actual rules, you know, in certain games. And it blows my mind a lot, because you really have to have a lot of efficiency when it comes to maybe nerfing and doing things like making a character stronger, making an item weaker, and things like this. That was going to take a long time if you're going to leave it up to a DAO. But it would actually create a lot of cool possibilities of users creating the world that they're existing in. So, man, I love it, man. I appreciate it.
Well, here's the thing about the DAO in Axie Infinity, and I think most games are going to do it like this. The idea is that the people that have maybe the most voting power are the people that are the most invested in the game. So that way you don't have some random whale coming in, putting $1 million and being like, hey, yeah, let's change it to this, right? So there's an incentive to actually play the game. You got to reach certain goals, not only have the money, but also have the money locked. So do you want to lock your money? Then you want to make decisions, then bring money, lock it up, and play the game. And then you have the power of making decisions. And not everything is going to be up to the people, right? There's going to be things that the team is not gonna put it for DAO, right? Because they know best at the beginning. As the community grows, as everybody understands where like the idea is shaping, right, where it's going, then you can let go a little bit more and let people decide different things, but always giving the power to the people that put the most time into the game. And Axie Infinity has been thinking about this for years. We got games coming in now, you know, taking shots at Axie Infinity. I'm not gonna say any games, but you know, don't take any shots at Axie Infinity. I have the numbers in my YouTube. I can see which one is the most searched term, and it's Axie Infinity, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we have a big NFT community in the gaming space, is because of Axie Infinity. Of course, there's other games, but Axie Infinity broke through, and we got to respect that. So if you're coming in new, you have to respect that. You can't just come in like, yo, you know, we're the best here, and we don't even have a game, you know? So
break this down really quick, because I saw Kieran Warwick, who's the head over at Illuvium. He had this whole thread about how he like somehow got caught up in talking shit about Axie, and then like basically made an apology post, and they hugged it out. Did you see? Are you talking about Illuvium there? And I'm
talking about Illuvium, but not only Illuvium. I've seen other games too, and I don't want to like spark that conversation. The Illuvium part, I didn't even tweet at them, because I still believe in the game, right? I don't want to like do like this whole thing like where I tag them and I tell them like, look, you know, like, but I did say like, hey, if you're a new game and you don't have a product yet, you need to shut your mouth, because Axie Infinity has been here for a long time, since 2018, building the hell out of this game, and they build a big ass community, and it's just not fair that you don't have that respect right off the bat, right? So but I do believe in Illuvium, and he did apologize, so we have to give him a chance. I'm not really with this cancel culture crap. I don't like that. You know, you gotta give the people that make mistakes, whether you want to call it a mistake or not, the chance to redeem themselves, right? That's you know, now if the trend keeps going, it's like, well, maybe I'll step away. But if they're, and I seen Kieran in the chat in their Illuvium, like, look, if you're gonna talk crap about any game, he said it, we're not gonna allow it here in our chat. So the community is taking a step towards the right direction. You want to have that, because our community is so small. We gotta work together. We compete, but work together at the same time, and respect each other, right? So
we are going to get way more. I feel this about the social token space. One of the coolest things about that hack that happened this weekend was all the social token communities kind of banded together. It's like, man, we're at such a point right now with it being a small pie that we all benefit more if we just grow the pie and not worry about how it's being divvied up. So definitely agree with you, man. And I'm definitely a big fan of Illuvium as well. They're getting a lot of marketing out of this one as well. So maybe that had something to do with it. We're here talking about it. So maybe that's
true.
Some good, bad publicity, what have you. It's still publicity. But, Buff, I want you to hop in here and ask any questions. I've got a couple more coming from the community. Let's see. I think it was Chris Tuttle saying having your favorite Axie nerfed is never a good feeling, but it is something that that probably has to be able to happen. Some NFTs keep all of their stats on chain, though. Should those be mutable in game? So, yeah, maybe that's not the best one to ask. Buff, you got anything right now?
Yeah, I want to put you on the spot, Rage Cage. Will you commit to hosting game night in Lad City in the future for at least one night?
Of course. What?
Oh, you heard it here, folks. Breaking news.
Of course, you guys are cool as hell,
going
man.
to host game night in Lad City.
You guys are cool. You guys are too cool, man. Like, of course, we're gonna keep collaborating, and I'll go and do a game night, and as long as you guys let me be me, we're good.
That's what we want you in the. Dude,
that's all I want. That's all I want. Like that's my number one thing. Like the reason I haven't signed to any org or anything like that is the first thing I say. If I can't be myself and I have to like go around, like okay, yeah. Sometimes you gotta shut the hell up, right? But at the same time, it's like this is me, and I don't wanna change that, right? I don't want to change that. I wanna be real, and I've been like critical like about Axie Infinity too, and they don't pay me. They don't pay me. I do things because I truly believe in this team, but I've been critical about things that I don't like about Axie Infinity, and I say it out loud, and they accept me like that. So, right? And I don't have the last word either. So for the people out there, if you have your opinion, that's good. That's good. Have your opinion. I'm going to have mine too. So that's what I want. People to have their opinion, no cancel culture crap,
No, for sure, man. That's why we were asking you to come in because, dude, our saying is our vibe, our tribe, dude. And you have a great vibe. You have this energy that's infectious about this space. Dude, you're making me feel younger just now hanging out with you, bro. I appreciate you.
Let's take a guess here, CAGYJAN. I'm gonna guess you're under 25. Are you? I'm gonna take a guess. You don't have to answer, but that's my guess out into the space.
I'll tell you what. Very, very important. Very important. I don't really know my age, and this is why. When I was born, this is my story. When I was born, my what's it called? The thing where it says your age. Birth certificate, it was not put on the blockchain, so we don't know. We can't verify it.
Yeah, so true.
That's a good hero arc start.
Yep.
So there's gonna be a CAGYJAN game out there one day that's gonna have that start, bro. I love it, man. Great stuff. Listen, you were talking earlier about having these NFT drops for your community be free. Do you have that kind of process in your head? Are you still kind of thinking that out before you get it out there? Because I know there's a lot of people in LADs, a lot of your own community that obviously would be super interested, I'm sure. So is that kind of thought out yet, or are you still kind of building the structure?
No, I already have it. The only thing I'm missing is the distribution, and I'm just looking at the best ways to distribute the NFT, because obviously I gotta pay fees. So I'm talking with some developers in Matic. I already minted in Matic, but there's some kind of like roadblocks in Matic. I minted in OpenSea as well. So I'm like, I have them ready. It's just kind of like the whole thing, the final thing is how do I distribute it so I don't have to pay all this gas fees, and I could distribute it in a way that is fair too, right? So that's the last piece. I already have it, and I'm not gonna say when I'm gonna release it or anything. It's almost like something that I'm just gonna do, and then and whoever gets in, right? Because I don't want people to meta, to be like, oh, he's gonna do it this day, okay, let's do all these things around this so we can get 100 of those, right? So I'm not gonna say anything about it. Of course, for you guys, like I'll we'll talk in private, whatever, and I'll let you know.
Gotta sign that NDA.
Yeah, no, whatever. I trust people first, right? If they if they break that trust, somebody told me the other day, yo, I want to interview you, but you have to sign an NDA. I'm like, dude, look, I'm a trusted community member. Like, you want to interview me, you want to have information from me, like, dude, like, I'm not gonna sign an NDA. Look, people trust me, and when people,
Damn, bro.
I have leaks about games and stuff. I never drop any of that, like, because I have, you know, it's values, You know, I might be crazy, like, in a lot of things, but you know, I come from a family with values, and I understand when somebody tells you, dude, don't say it. Like, I'm not gonna say it. You know.
I'll tell you what, man, you're going to have a lot more subscribers after this video because there's a lot of lads that are going to sub to you because that is literally the ethos we run on. So definitely cool stuff. There's a lot of people also guessing your age. I see 38. I don't know if that's going to be too close.
I saw 884. So, you know, who knows?
We don't know. It's not on blockchain, so we can't confirm.
Exactly.
All right, so CAGYJAN, I'm going to get you out of here, man. This has been a great interview. Can't wait for those NFT drops. Is there anything else you kind of wanted to hit before we popped off and ended the episode?
No, guys, everybody in the chat, subscribe to this channel. I want to shout out my friend here. He's a Brazilian YouTuber, Estus. You know, he came to me at the beginning of my journey, or like halfway. He's like, bro, I don't know if I should do like YouTube for Brazil. I'm like, dude, you don't understand. We need that. We need every single language. So if you're a YouTuber, or like you have that, you know, that sense of like, I want to communicate something in the NFT world, do it in any language, anything, in any like capacity. Just do it because we need that. We need to expand the community. So Estus, I want to shout out to Cuckoo as well. He's I don't know if he's here. He's from the Philippines. Also a YouTuber. So if you're from the Philippines, you should follow him. You probably do already. And everybody in the chat, just Gats and everybody, and you guys for having me here. I appreciate it so much, for real. This was fun as hell. I was kind of nervous, but then I just kind of like, boom.
Got into it, man. Dude, you're my favorite live guest we've had on so far, brother. I'm amazed of you. I'm very grateful for you coming on in here, and look forward to collabing with you, man. I love your energy. Love your vibe.
100%,
hey, thank you,
man.
guys. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll talk afterwards, KG. Thank you so much for coming on. And we will hopefully hop into some gaming with you too, brother. So definitely excited for that. Buffalo, amazing stuff.
What a
electrifying interview there.
What a guy. What a guy. Rage. Dude, I'm just sitting here blushing right now, man, because that energy is the type of people I want to hang out with day in, day out. His dedication, you can just see it. He could go on, man. He loves what he's doing. He's moving into the space with trust and belief that this is exactly where he wants to be at the exact time and place to, you know, grow. I mean, the guy, there's no limit to somebody like that. Just watch, you know, in a year from now, you're gonna be like, damn, look at him go. I mean, look at where he's going now. So, dude, Rage Cage, let's get you into Lad City. Let's support you on anything you're trying to do, man, because I'm a huge fan, and I know Q is too.
The only thing that's going to keep CAGYJAN from coming into Lad City is if we call him Rage Cage one more time.
Already trending on Twitter, bro. I'm telling you.
Already. Awesome. We're getting a lot of love from the community there. Crypto Lander saying this dude's one of the good guys.
Yeah.
Easy saying that was epic. CAGYJAN saying we need to remember the $100 giveaway. So guys, after we post this episode, you're going to hop into the comments. You're going to tell us what your favorite blockchain game, or I think we're going to, Jiho was saying NFT game. So that's where I'm going to kind of rock. So give us your first or your favorite NFT game in the comments after this. Make sure you follow CAGYJAN on Twitter. Make sure you follow NFT Live to be eligible. And then we will do that $100 giveaway in the various NFT cryptocurrency related tokens. So awesome episode. We hit on everything. I think we're going to go to 2 times a week. Keep your ears out for that announcement. We're just kind of getting the structure set up. Otherwise, we got Easy Street tomorrow night. Wizard X is going to be on there. I'm going to hop on to Easy Street and talk to Wizard X about our Crypto Voxels estate. Okay? You guys don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You don't. We were this close. We'll talk about it tomorrow night on Easy Street. Awesome stuff. Easy's been doing a great job.
Dude, he has.
We got Layer 1 live on Friday, and then we also have Lads Radio on Friday.
Yes, sir. Lads Radio is, you know, I feel like Friday is the perfect spot. You know, everybody can wind down for the week. Gives me a lot of material to break in throughout the show, bring on some interviews, and just kind of party. You know, let's party in the city. And everybody can come together and, you know, celebrate good times while I throw Lads tokens at your face, along with other tokens. I would love to be the guy that just throws tokens around, man. I'm a big fan of Mr. Beast and his YouTube channel. And as you saw yesterday, Q, man, I'll just start donating just to get somebody's attention. If I like their vibe, they're going to get the support from the Buffalo. And I love doing live radio. It literally brings. I dance every song. I'm dancing with my dog.
Tears to my eyes.
I might, dude. I do cry. I actually afterwards, I'm just like, man, you know, especially when I empty my whole wallet to all the lads, and I'm just like, I go walk my dog, Mr. Bear, and I just say, man, I'm doing what I love right now with the people that I love in a place that I love. You know, that's the energy. You know, Rage Cage just brought in here, man. It's just like that's what's special about Lad City. If this is your first time, you guys, come on into Lad City. Go to your browser right now, ladz.city. Hit enter, change your life, change the game. Come on in. Let's have some fun together. What a show, Q. That was good. Good stuff. Do we have anything else? Do we have any other headlines? I haven't looked at the rundown, man. I just filling in for Ronan today, so I'm not even paying attention.
Awesome. Yeah. Shout out to Ronan, who's working diligently to make things happen. We will get you some of that info. I just messaged in chat whether XPlow is doing poker this weekend. I think we were starting to do it once a week. We don't know exactly when that is starting, so maybe we have poker this weekend to kind of get locked out or rocked out of poker there. But shout out to our nobles, man. We did that giveaway earlier in the episode. Those guys are going to be winners. If they don't reach out, which we'll hit them in Lad City, I'm sure they will, and they do want that giveaway, they will get the NFT. If not, and the $100 worth of Matic. If not, we will do another giveaway there in Lad City for the next person to get it. So shout out to the nobles, 5,000 lads. If you want to support Lad City, that is one of the best ways to do it, is become a noble, make your voice known. We've been doing a lot of different things within the noble chat on the direction of where we want to see lads, the direction of where we want to see the community. So shout out there. You guys have been awesome as always. So I don't really have too much more, man. Happy St. Patty's Day to you, Buff. Are you wearing green?
I'm not. Try to pinch me, lads. Come find me in Lad City. That's where we get. That's where we head right after the show. We go into our Discord. A million different channels now popping off. We got so many projects. If you are trying to, let's get real for a sec here. Let me look into the camera. Do you want to work in this space? Let me put my finger down that point. That's rude. But hey, we got opportunities right now. We're hiring. We're developing a core team. If you like to market, if you like editing, if you like to be in front of the camera, behind the camera, you don't even own a camera, but you want a camera, come on into Lad City, because right now we're putting together a team. If that was an amazing person that just came on the show, and that was CryptoLander's first guest that he helped bring in here. So shout out to you, my man, out of the UK, CryptoLander. If that is your first, I can't wait to see what else you got, because that was amazing. And, you know, you're going to be helping me produce Laz Radio and bringing on some guests. Easy Street is going to be working with you as well. XPlow, we're going to help you out with some assets for poker. And then Layer 1. We're going to be redesigning Layer 1, man. So this is just the beginning with this network. And if you have a show and you're feeling like it's not getting off the ground, or you have an idea and you would love a team, you would love a city to help you support it, you come on into Lad City. We'll help you grow together. We'll help grow together. We'll prosper together, and we'll dance together on Lads Radio on Fridays. So, man, it's just... You know, I'll stay on all day, dude. This is just what when I get going like this, I ain't gonna shut up about it because I love it. You know, I take that megaphone and just, you know.
you can't rein in the buffalo.
You can't right
rein
now,
in the buffalo
man.
when he's on the roll.
It's all about them positive vibes. That's right, Mazcan. Right there, man.
All right, are we headed to the dollhouse right now? Are you headed to Discord, or are you headed to the dollhouse? Which one are you going to?
I mean, they're both in Lad City, so let's cue up that little Irish music and cue.
All right, guys.
First pints on me, brother.
Hey, I'll be there. Guinness on me. Or on you. And then me. Our vibe, our tribe.
Later, everybody. Happy St. Patty's.
Thank you, lads.